welcome Toastmasters, visiting Toastmaster guests, or as we would love to call it, soon to be Toastmasters. Welcome to Essential Toastmasters Club. So before we start, as the club president, I would really like to just open the meeting and introduce what Toastmaster in general and what differentiate Toastmaster, Essential Toastmaster and other Toastmasters in the world. So, but before that, maybe just a couple of reminder. If you could open your camera, please do so. Use our camera so that we could see your face. And then please, when one is speaking later on, please don't forget to mute yourself. You can unmute it if you really have to respond. If they really, for example, require you to respond, like asking questions or, asking responses from you, you can do that. But let's just introduce what Toastmaster really is. As we all know, Toastmasters is our beloved organization that is actually nonprofit. Now, this is an organization where we get to learn leadership through personalized modules. I would really like to say that it's like college because we get to choose what module we want to take. In Toastmasters, we call our module pathway. So because we have to deliver the project in our module in form of public speaking, and mostly is in English. So every Toastmasters related activity is highly contingent or highly connected to communication and public speaking and so on and so forth. So just like a college, if you want to be part of member, there is a membership subscription fee that you are required to participate for the sustainability of the organization. In Toastmasters, we learn leadership because our tagline is where leaders are made. We also learn public speaking, and because Essential Toastmasters and many other clubs in Indonesia are mostly English-speaking Toastmasters, usually English language is part of the thing that we are championing or what we're learning together. In Essential Toastmasters in particular, almost 100% of our members, they really want to exercise English communication. So if you are that kind of people, this would be a great idea. This would be a great environment for you to participate or to join. Now, as I mentioned, we have a module that's called personalized pathway. So there are 11 pathways or modules that you could choose based on your preference or based on the assessment made by the website once you become our member. If you are more interested in public speaking, the pathway of engaging humor, or maybe the pathway of presentation mastery is a good example. But if you're more about leadership, project management, I would say dynamic leadership and innovative planning are one of a few of the pathways that is appropriate for you. So once you get the modules and once you become our members, you won't undergo the journey alone, because not only that we have VP education that will help you along the way, we also have senior members and mentors that will specifically be assigned to you to help your personal learning experience be more fun and fruitful. So we all know that what Toastmasters are doing is pretty much basically helping us to be a better leader and communicator, right? But as we all know, there are too many clubs, not only in Indonesia, but in Jakarta. So what distinct Essential Toastmaster in other club? So if you're looking for a warm, intimate, fun, and impactful environment, just like this living room, I would say that we're the club that you can count on, because we have a few members, but exactly because we have few members, we really make the situation or the environment that we're in, it's so comfortable to just share any random stories. Perhaps if you just came before the meeting started, Karina and I were practically speaking about Karina's past dating life. That's how close we are. That's just out of context, but that's just the example. Okay, now in every Toastmasters meeting, there are different kinds of structures or agenda, but mostly in Essential, there will be three main agendas. The first agenda is going to be a prepared speaking session. This is where the Toastmasters members, not only from the club, but also across the club in the world, could deliver their personalized project in form of public speaking. And then the second is a table topic or impromptu session. I would really like to associate this as the only chance that you could experience what it feels like to be in a beauty pageant or Miss Universe, because you're practically going to be thrown a very random and impromptu question and you just have to answer it within 2 minutes or so. Now in Essential Toastmasters, we encourage guests to participate. So sometimes we even dictate, but the purpose is so that our guests could know what actually we're doing and whether or not this is something that they're really looking forward to. And then lastly, because we're learning from each other, we have evaluation session where we learn not only about individual speeches, but also about language, for example, or how we organize the meeting, and so on and so forth. So those are pretty much the things that I would like to convey tonight before the meeting commences. Having said that, I would really like to just clap one to just start the meeting. Thank you so much, everybody, for your attention. Now I would like to give the control to the Toastmaster of the meeting. Alvin, isn't it?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Toastmaster Alvin. The screen is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Raza, for warm opening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Thank you.
Good evening.
This is a lonely day, right? They call it Hari Raya Nyepi.
Silent day.
Huh?
Silent.
Oh, silent. Yeah, silent day. Right?
Lonely sounds so fragile.
Are you lonely?
Yeah, I feel
yes.
so.
Yes,
I'm lonely. I feel so lonely since I woke up. I met no one since I woke up until 7 p.m. But now, here you guys, you make my day warm. I'm so happy to meet everyone in this Essential Toastmaster meeting. And welcome, Toastmaster and guests, in your Essential Toastmaster meeting. Yay! Woo! Woo! Love it. Okay, as Toastmaster Reza, our president, said that Toastmaster is perfect place to learn. For me, it is perfect place to learn absolutely everything. I quote one sentence said by Henry Ford. And you guys know who is Henry Ford?
The man who created Ford? No?
The man who created Ford, that's right.
Oh, okay.
He said that anyone who stops learning is old. Whenever he is 20 or 80, he's old. And anyone who keeps learning will stay young. So it is up to you. It is your choice. Do you want to be young or old? I encourage you to stay young, mindly young. You can learn almost everything. I read one book, the title is Limitless. It said that you can do anything, absolutely anything. But we see that there is someone who can do math, there's someone who cannot do math. Why is that happen? Actually, everyone can do math. The problem is, do you like math or not? If you like something, you will find a way to learn about it, to ask someone about it, in any way. Where is the will, there is a way, right? And if you don't like it, if you don't like math, for example, for me, if I don't like math, I will find any ways that prove that I'm not born to math. I'm allergic to numbers. I can find any reasons that I hate math. So, and again, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, the choice is up to you. Do you want to stay young or old? So this is our theme for today, which is professional career life. It requires us to keep learning because we are in a team. We learn each other. We learn about working in a team, a new finance term, for example, or about how to manage in Toastmaster meetings, for example. Life is a long time journey to learn. It is limitless. And what is our word of the day? Our word of the day is, anyone familiar with this word? It seems like you don't familiar with this word, yeah? It is conversant. Please say it loud with me. Conversant.
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 It is not conversation. It's similar with conversation, but it spells different. Yeah? If conversation, we use conversation. Here we use this upside down which we will listen it as conversant. All right, here we come, the new vocabulary every week. Do you like that?
Yes.
Yes.
Although it's too hard for me.
Thank you. Okay, the definition of conversant. Conversant's definition is familiar by use or study or knowing about something. You have knowledge about something, you will be able to understand about physics or math. That's called conversance. For example, this one, she needs to become fully conversant to elevate her professional career, right? It means that this woman right here is fully understood about the knowledge about any knowledge she needs to elevate her professional career. Is it finance? Is it human resource? Or any tech savvy and etc. It is conversance. So my fellow Toastmaster and guests, please use these words as much as you can in this meeting. It may seem awkward as you say it, but remember, when you feel awkward, you will feel the reward. That is the process of learning. Okay. Now, what is our agenda for today? We have three main agenda. The first is prepare speech. Today there will be three prepared speakers, and each of them is from Essential Toastmaster Club, our club. Woo! And each of them will deliver it within 5 to 7 minutes. And here we come. Everyone, literally everyone in these meetings can participate here. It is table topic. Yay! So, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, use your chance or seize your chance to deliver the learning process in table topics. There will be impromptu topics and you will deliver it in 1 to 2 minutes. And one more session, which is the most important one, is evaluation. Yeah, we need it. We need evaluation to be better and faster. It will be delivered from our club within 2 to 3 minutes. Now, to make our progress faster and better every day, we have this general evaluation team. The GE team will be led by Toastmaster Reza. The first is, I'm sorry, that is not my role to explain about general evaluation team. It will be explained by Toastmaster Reza. Toastmaster Reza, the screen is yours.
I actually don't mind if you want to explain it. Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. So, hi, fellow Toastmasters, visiting Toastmasters and guests. I will be also serving as the general evaluator of tonight. Now, as the general evaluator, I will not be working alone. I will have armies who will be helping and have specific roles to evaluate the meeting. So I would like to call upon them one by one. First, I would like to introduce our and word of the day counter. Toastmaster Sanjung, please, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Reza. Good morning, my dearest Toastmasters and soon-to-be Toastmasters. Today, I'm serving as and word of the day counter. I think it's normal for everyone. If you practice speech, then you say the filler word unintentionally. However, just feel comfort where you speak. It doesn't matter if you say the filler words, because here I will help you to write down how often you say the filler words as long as you speak. However, it's not to discourage you. This is for our evaluation in order to we have a better performance for our next speech. And additionally, don't forget to insert the word of the day, as Toastmaster often said. This is conversion. Conversion as much as in your speech. Don't forget to say conversion in your speech. And I will give the report of your word and word of the day at the end of the meeting. Back to General Evaluator, Toastmaster Reza.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sanjung. You're such a conversant and word of the day counter. Am I using it right? I assume I am. Okay, now for the next role taker of the night, I would like to call upon our grammarian coming from Jakarta Motivators Club, the club president himself, Toastmaster Hansel. Please, the screen is yours.
So hello everyone, I am Hans from Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters, and I am here to serve you as grammarian. Basically, the role of grammarian is to track or evaluate the grammatical errors that you have made, and also to note some of the beautiful phrases from your speech. But after all, don't worry too much about grammar. We are all learning, and it is part of learning process. So after all, let's try to communicate well and back to our GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hans. Exactly. When I first attended Toastmasters Club, I was very intimidated by the grammarian. I was too afraid to say anything. But the reason why grammarians are there are not to intimidate us. So please be comfortable making mistakes, because without any mistakes, we won't know what's good or what's right. And now, next, I would like to call upon our timer to explain her role. Please, Toastmaster Hatea, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you. As a timer, tonight my role I will time every speaker from table topic and prepare speaker and evaluation with 3 different colors. Yellow means you have a long enough time of speech and you are already eligible to be voted. And then I will turn to yellow. It means that you are still eligible to be voted, but your time is running out. And then red, it means that your time is finished, but you still have 30 seconds after red. So prepared speaker, your time is 5 to 7 minutes, except Toastmaster Fahmi, who will deliver 2 to 3 minutes. And then table topic, your time is 1 to 2 minutes, and evaluation 2 to 3 minutes. And I will report at the end of the session. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hatea, for the amazing and colorful slides and visual aid. And now our ballot counter, it's Toastmaster Kayum, isn't it? Yeah, please, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. General Evaluator. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the part that I always say we can't choose our best leader because we are in the separate countries. But one thing that we can confirm and assure is we can pick the best speaker of entire meeting for today. So ladies and gentlemen, that's my role. I am going to give out a poll, a link to everybody in this room to vote for the best speakers, for the best evaluators, for the best table topic speakers, and not to, only make it, like hype. We're also going to vote for those who are the best role takers. And with that, back to you, Mr. General Evaluators.
Wow, very competitive tonight. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kayum. Yeah, I think that's all the role takers. Now, as the general evaluator, my role is going to evaluate the meeting overall. So at the end of the session, I will report back on what went well from this meeting, what could be improved, and hopes for in the next meeting we have a better and more upgraded version of ourselves in Essential Toastmasters Club. And so I would like to give the control back to the Toastmaster of the meeting. I will see you later on the third session. Please, Toastmaster Alvin, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Reza, for a brief explanation about evaluation team. And my fellow Toastmaster and guests, prepare speaker, and every evaluator, I will remind again, there is always evaluator for this session. Grammarian will not your grammar. There is one that count your and WOD. And please mind the timer whenever you speak, because we want to make sure you win your speech. And there is a ballot counter who will count who will be the most favorite speaker tonight. And then all of this meeting will be evaluated by our general evaluator. So don't be afraid to seize your chance. Either go on either give your best on prepare speech, or seize your chance in table topic, or give your most beautiful feedback on evaluation session. Okay, now let's go to our very first speaker for tonight, which is Toastmaster AC. Toastmaster AC will do. Okay, I'm sorry again. It is not me who will introduce Toastmaster AC. Toastmaster AC will be introduced by her evaluator, Toastmaster Kayum. Toastmaster Kayum, are you ready?
Give me 1 minute. Okay, I am ready.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for, holding on to me, because I am not a person, how we say. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, our speakers today, Toastmasters AC. Can I have the speakers as well to be spotlighted with me, because I did not know who is that. There you go. It's a she. All right. I was thought it's a he. Okay.
Hi, Toastmaster Kayum. Hello.
All right. So our speakers today, Toastmasters AC, the purpose of her project is to learn or review the basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a very interesting project for me, for her, and for everybody else here in the room. And I hope with her speech and objective today, everybody could gain something back from the speech itself. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, save the world by your means. Toastmasters AC Pangesti, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kayum. Good evening, everyone. Am I visible and audible?
Yes, you are visible and audible.
Yes.
Thank you. My fellow Toastmasters, imagine you are right now in front of your dining table and ready for your dinner. And I am tonight will serve as your chef. See my hat? As your chef tonight. So, sir and madam, what do you want for your dinner? We have two special menus for tonight. We have tempe and we have rendang. Raise your hand if you want tempe. And raise your hand if you want rendang. Wow, seems most of us want rendang. So thank you for ordering. Go sit back and I'll come back. My fellow Toastmaster, do you know that what we eat contributes into our earth condition? Especially the more meat we eat, the more it contributes into climate change. I personally think that everything about climate change should be something that become truly conversant for everyone. How it can be like that? So let me share to you about food production, especially protein productions. Well, protein is one of the macronutrients in our body. We can find protein in our muscle, bone, skin, and any body part. Lacking of protein will cause malnutrition. And for your information, there are two sources of protein. The first one is animal-based protein, such as meat, egg, and dairy products. And the second one is plant-based protein, such as soybean, mushroom, and many things else. The thing is, animal-based products harm our environment. How it can be like that? Let me share to you about this animal protein productions. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a small literature research I did before the presentation. So let's start from the first one, animal farm. Well, in animal farm, this is the place where animals such as cow, sheep, lamb or chicken or another else are raised and harvested. Based on the data from our World in Data in 2017, the world currently uses 50% of total habitable land for agriculture, 50%. And not only that, not only land, but this animal farm require extensive number of waters and grass to feed this animal. So this is a huge resources. The more demand, the more resources it requires, right? Then move to the second one, meat consumption trends. Based on the data from the World Counts, in 2021, last year, the world consumed around 350 million tons of meat a year. We all love meat, right? And believe it or not, the older we are, the more money we have, there is a shifting diet from plant-based to animal-based. Yeah, I also acknowledge, like for me, in the beginning of the month when I receive my salary, I want to hang out with my friend, order some double whopper burger, for example. Well, it's normal. We all love meat, right? But what is the cost of a lot consumption of meat? It costs the third one, carbon footprint. What is that? Carbon footprint. This is the greenhouse gases products because of the activities by human, include the meat consumption itself. Do you believe that 1 kilogram of beef equals to 60 kilograms of carbon emissions? It's beef, and beef is the highest among all compared to chicken or lamb or something else. So the higher we consume meat, the higher carbon footprint we create. And the lower we consume meat, the lower carbon footprint we create. Carbon footprint will lead into the last one, global warming, and it damages our ecosystem. Can we imagine right now, we can feel that the temperature of our planet already increased, and we can feel at noon it's already hot. We need to stay away from the sunlight, right? I can't imagine 20 years later or 30 years later, if we can't do something, what will happen to our planet? Then what should we do? We can start save our planet by the baby step. Here are the baby steps. The first one, try planetarian diets. What is this? Planetarian diets, it's a diet where most portions of our plate consists of plant-based compositions. Actually, 100% plant-based is the best, but I know it will be difficult to eat only plant, right, for us. But let's try from the smallest. 10% animal protein and 90% plant protein. So we can substitute meat, rendang with tempeh, for example, with mushroom, with soybean or something else. And also add your vegetable, add your fruits in your meat. By this, we can reduce carbon print. And the second one, reduce single-use plastic. Bring your own shopping bag, stainless steel straws, and lunchbox. I know we cannot be perfect, but at least we care and we try to save our planet. So what I have shared to you, I have shared to you about global consumptions of animal plant that harm our environment and the baby step we can do by shifting diets into plant-based diet and reduce single plastic. By that, we can save our planet by our meal. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Wow, let's give applause to Toastmaster Asih to deliver her speech. Oh, or we could say Chef, Toastmaster Chef Asih, or give us a knowledge about food, that we can save our earth by our own meal. That is a baby step that we can do. We can do it as Toastmaster Asih or Chef Toastmaster Asih said that we can eat planetarian diet, that we more plant-based food is better, and then we can reduce plastic, the one single-use plastic for our lovely earth. What a speech by Chef Toastmaster Asih Pangesti. I hope I can do it too. Okay, now we move to our second speech. Our second speaker. Okay, our second speaker will be Toastmaster Yulaika. Toastmaster Yulaika will be introduced by Toastmaster Hafiza as her evaluator. Toastmaster Hafiza, the screen is yours.
Okay, my apology, Toastmaster Alvin. I will request Toastmaster Hafiza as evaluator of Toastmaster Yulaika here.
I'm sorry?
I'm serving and I
Okay.
will request Toastmaster Hafiza.
Okay, I'm sorry. There is adjustment. Toastmaster Yulaika will be introduced by Toastmaster Sanjung as her evaluator. Toastmaster Sanjung, the screen is yours.
Good morning, my dear fellow Toastmaster and soon-to-be Toastmasters. Toastmaster Yulaika are going to deliver her Pathways module of Innovative Planning Level 3, Project 1. And I'm going to read what is her objective project is for member to practice developing and presenting a proposal for some area of her life. About the speech, the member will deliver a well-organized speech about her proposal. The proposal may affect any area of members' personal or professional life or Toastmaster Club. The member may present the entire proposal or aspects of it. The speech may be humorous, informational, or any style the member choose. The style of the speech should fit the content. Toastmaster Yulaika. Ribbon Party Program. Ribbon Party Program, 5 to 7 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes. Ribbon Party Program. Toastmaster Yulaika, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjung. Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Yes, all right, thank you. All right. Can you see the PowerPoint slide?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. Today, I'm going to present a proposal it's a run program called Rebound Party Program. So the problem this program is going to address is the health problem during this pandemic period. Data from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention showed people in the world have gained significant weight since COVID-19 crisis started because of sedentary behavior and stress. Sedentary behavior is a physical inactivities like sitting too much or lying too much on your bed, or in Bahasa it's called rebahan. And meanwhile, multiple studies have shown that people who are overweight are more likely to become dangerously ill with COVID-19. So it's very important for us to prevent sedentary behavior. And it's very important for us to keep moving. Since it's very important for us to keep moving during this pandemic period, I'm proposing a program. It's called Rebound Party Program. This is a program, a running and strength training combined program coached by Rebound's coach. So there will be a well-structured training plan in this program, and the members in this program will be trained in pairs. So they will do exercise together and also encourage one another. This program will be presented in a light and fun way to balance out the training program in between busy professional lives. So it can be followed by runners and also non-runners. And it can be done anywhere. The members can choose their best place. Maybe they will do exercise at their home and also their surroundings. So there are many benefits of this program. It can level up running knowledge and performance because there will be a well-structured training plan. And it also can build confidence because the members can improve day by day and also week by week. So by their improvements, it can boost their confidence. And it will physically and mentally strong because each members will do their exercise in pairs. So they will encourage one another during the exercise. Therefore, it can maintain health during pandemic period. So this is the program timeline. The program will start on April 4th and will end on April 7th. And the registration data will be verified and announced on April 8th. Later on, the program will be held on April 11th until April 24th. So this is the training schedule of the program. As I mentioned before, the program consists of running activities and also strength training. And many of us are not conversant with strength training because most of the runners only know running activities only, but actually the strength training is very important. And in this program, we provide a very comprehensive, well-structured training plan consists of running activities and also strength training. So it can enhance our running performance and also running knowledge. And there is also rest during the program because rest is a part of the program. It can prevent injury and avoid overtraining. And this is the analysis of the program. The estimated cost, the total cost is 7.5 million, and the budget source will be from the registration fee from the members. And the program will be supported by Indo Runners, volunteers from Indo Runners, one of the largest running community in Indonesia. Okay, so that's all my proposal. Hopefully the program will help us to keep moving during pandemic period. Thank you.
Wow, let's give applause to Toastmaster Yulaika for delivering his speech about how to solve our problems in pandemic. Yay! There will be a running program, yeah? Running program. Toastmaster Yulaika, is it for everyone?
Yeah. Because the program is, formulated lightly, so it will consist of very light exercise. It can be followed by runners and non-runners, so everyone can join.
Yeah. You hear it, Toastmaster and guests? Everyone can register in this project. So please. I see some people you write in the chat box, gain 8 kilogram, or me myself, I feel it hard to move just from my bed. And this is also entertaining because they're not only running, but also there is strength training that will escalate your running. And mind that it is not include running from reality. Running from reality is not kind of runner. It will not. Yeah, it will not decrease your weight. Okay. Now we go for one more speaker. Last but not least, Toastmaster Fahmi. He will be introduced by Toastmaster Reza. Toastmaster Reza, the screen is yours.
Oops. Okay. I forgot that I was muted. Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. Hi, fellow Toastmasters. Aside from being the general evaluator tonight, I'm also going to be the individual evaluator for our dear member, the fabulous Toastmaster Fahmi. Let me just spotlight him first. Okay, so the context of the project, right? Now he's on the level 4, project 1, manage project successfully, first speech. He will be presenting 2 speeches, but for tonight, he'll be focusing on the first speech with the time length between 2 to 3 minutes. Now, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing a plan, building a team, and fulfilling the plan with the help of his or her team. Now, it can also be a retrospective project in which that in this case that he will be presenting this in form of a plan. So we're going to see what was his plan when he was doing this project. And now, I forgot the title of your speech. Toastmaster Fahmi, what is the title of your speech?
Back doing project again.
Okay. Without further ado, Toastmaster Fahmi, back doing the project again. Back doing the project again. Toastmaster Fahmi, the screen is yours.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Oh, it's been a very long time since I'm delivering a prepared speech in our club meetings. The pandemic has almost been 2 years, and I recall that I've only gave like 1 prepared speech throughout this whole pandemic, and I've been having maintaining my Toastmaster membership active throughout all this time. So where have I been?
Yay!
So basically, Toastmaster Reza is just forcing me to the project to help the club with to reach another point for the member to complete the project. So here I am delivering the first speech of this project to you. So Toastmaster Reza has been helping me a lot with this. And as he mentioned in the introductions, I am going to give you a retrospective presentations on what project that I did for this project. And that happened to be co-chairing the joint contest between Essential Toastmasters Club and Jakarta Motivators Toastmaster Club, which happened 2 weeks ago. Am I correct? Yes, it was 2 weeks ago. So yeah, Toastmaster Reza was the contest chair for the event, and he opted me as the co-chair for the event, and I happened to be as the co-chair. I was also appointed to be the contest master for the event. So to get us ready for to conduct the event, I tried to be conversant with the rule book of the contest conduct, because I have been in the participant position in a Toastmaster speech contest a couple of times already, but this is my very first time conducting a contest event. So I was not that familiar, like what happened behind the scene. So I really try to be conversant on that and communicate this with our team members, especially my co-chair, Toastmaster Reza. So yeah, basically that was our plan to conduct it. We gather our team based on like what is necessary in the rule books and communicate with everyone. And so yeah, so I will provide you with my retrospective reflections on how we did the contest in the second part of the speech project, which I will hopefully deliver in our next meeting. And that's it for me for tonight. So I give the control back to Toastmaster for the meeting.
Okay, thank you Toastmaster Fahmi for delivering your speech, and congratulations for your succeed project. And I hope it will bring you more knowledge, make you more conversant about any contest or any event in your next or future life. Okay, let's have applause to Toastmaster Fahmi. Yay. All right, I will wait for the time report. Okay, looks like everyone is eligible for be voted. Wow, congratulations everyone. You are eligible to be the best or to be the most favorite speaker tonight. And don't forget to click on the chat box. There is a link to vote your vote. Yeah, your vote is so expensive. It's so pricey. So any votes is counted. Yeah, everyone can vote. Everyone in this meeting. Okay, now let's go to our next session, which is this is double topic session. This will be led by Toastmaster Karina. Toastmaster Karina, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I will give this screen to you.
Thank you, Mr. Tom. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Good.
Great. For the time and the answer. So, fellow Toastmaster and guests, thank you for coming and visiting our meeting. And this is the second session that everyone in this room, including you guests, including you, the one and the first time coming to Essential Toastmaster or any Toastmaster meeting, this is the place that you can contribute yourself to join us, to give your idea when I deliver some topic that you're going to have a place to talk, to speak regarding the topic that I will give to you. So let me share my screen. So while I'm sharing my screen, could you please vote for your favorite prepared speakers? We had 3 before. Then vote on the link that Toastmaster Kayum has shared in the chat box. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. What is our theme today? Professional career life. How many of you here that working and having a professional career life?
Okay.
Okay, all of you? Do we have
Yes.
any student here? Any Conversant student? No, all of us is working. Okay,
Okay.
good. So this is the great place for everyone of you join and take a look of this topic. So please type your name in the box if you want to volunteer yourself to join in this fun session. Don't forget
Toastmaster
our
Karina, can I
word.
nominate the first speaker?
Sure.
I think Toastmaster Ari mentioned that she really wants to try before even the session.
Toastmaster Ari. Toastmaster Ari is the Toastmaster.
Sorry, soon to be Toastmaster Ari.
Oh, soon to be Toastmaster.
No. It's liar.
This is okay. Are you confident enough to be the first speaker, or you want to change the order? You want to see the sample, someone to speak first for 1 to 2 minutes, and then your turn, or you are gonna be the first one to try?
I think I prefer to see the example. What?
That's great. Okay,
No,
Toastmaster
No, you
Reza.
know the example already.
Yeah, all the guests. Okay, don't be hesitant and don't be afraid. Okay, because in this room, you this is the safest planet place that you can make a mistake. So don't worry about the grammar. Don't worry what you are gonna say. Just read the title, and I give you 30 seconds to think, and then say everything cross your mind. Okay, right? So don't forget our word of the day is conversant. Conversant. It's quite hard, right? Anyone want to try visiting Toastmaster or Toastmaster itself, except Toastmaster Reza?
Toastmaster Akila wants to try, I think.
Toastmaster Akila, hello. Our VPR. Are you there? Toastmaster Akila, are you there? 3, 2, 1. Dang dong. Okay, we move on.
Hello.
Yeah,
Are you
you're here.
somehow calling my name? First of all, I'm sorry that I couldn't join this topic session because I'm still outside.
Oh, okay.
Maybe next time. So sorry.
Eliminate.
Ooh.
Thank you. We passed Toastmaster Akila. Okay, we move on to another maybe visiting Toastmaster or our taker. Anyone except Toastmaster Reza? Still here.
Okay, I'll try.
Yes, Toastmaster Fahmi. You're first. Could everyone? Could someone please type the number of our table topic speaker here in the chat box? Thank you so much. So, Toastmaster Fahmi, this is an easy topic for you to do. Sorry. How would you deal with an underperforming member of your team? Imagine that you have a team, that you have 1 or 2 underperforming members inside your team. Toastmaster Fahmi, how would you deal with an underperforming member of your team? The screen is yours.
Oh, thank you so much, Toastmaster Karina, for this very insightful question. Luckily, there isn't that much many experience that I have like this. I happen to be very lucky with my team members because they are well performing so far. So fortunately, I didn't get a lot of opportunities to handle this kind of situations before. But let's talk about the hypothetical situations. I honestly, as a leader or a team leader, I'm not a very direct person. I don't. I try to be very mindful on how others are feeling when I talk to them and what I communicate with them. So instead of like forcing them to perform, I would like to have a discussion with this member of the team on if they have any problems with performing, if there is any obstacles in the personal or professional life that becomes that makes them difficult to perform, so that we can develop a solution together, so that to that depending on what the obstacles is, so that they can perform later. And I will keep monitoring the progress of this member regularly and check in with them, so that we can see whether the obstacles can be solved over the time or not, and see whether another more rigorous solution needs to be implemented. Yeah, it's a very diplomatic answers for this, I guess. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Give the control back to our table topic master.
That's diplomatic, but we need it. Thank you. So insightful. That's a great step to start monitoring, and maybe after monitoring and observing the member, we can thinking what the next step could be better to upgrade the performing of your member. Correct? Thank you, Toastmaster Fami. Let's move on to the second speakers. We had soon to be Toastmaster Ari, still you. So you see Toastmaster Fami, you can copy how his performance. But don't worry, this is really easy. For the second topic, I give you an option. There will be two options for you. And also okay, Toastmaster, soon to be Toastmaster Ari. Can you see the screen? What is the laughing means? So many words on it. Yeah, okay, let me read for you. I'll make it easy. You have to discipline your employee for a mistake they have made. So you have an option. A, bring them into your office, explain what happened, and tell them what they did wrong. Or option B, bring them into your office, ask them what happened, and tell them what they did wrong.
Okay, can I choose the topic one?
The topic one is finished. This is
okay, bye. Okay, fine. Okay, I think I will choose the B because I think.
Are you ready? If you're ready,
okay.
Ready? Okay, 1 to 2 minutes. Soon to be Toastmaster Ari. The screen is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Karina. My name is Ari Saada Azahro. You can call me Ari. This is such is the first time I joined the Toastmaster because Reza. Because of Reza, so I think I'm so interested to join this club. So I said to the guests to experience for this club. I choose the top B because you have a discipline your employer for a mistake they have made. Do you option B because in my experience I have been the team leaders and I have four members, five with me yang pencerah Nusantara, and we are in different professional, so different professional and different school, university. I have this pencerah Nusantara is about healthy program like a primary health care, but in our team there is a professor like allow, so to adapt the environment like health. So I'm the team leader. I need many efforts to him improve their performance and discipline. Like how about they to adapt with a social circle with a community, like in a village, like in primary healthcare, and also when I go to the district health office, so we must to advocate, coordinate, and with any other stakeholder. And I just I observe my members how they performs and how they lucky I can to support. And in Aceh, female and male are different, and I need someone to help me to improve our member. So I choose my member. My doctor is a man. So they live together. So I need their help to improve our member. Our member is lucky in to communicate in many people and to adapt with environment in primary healthcare. So I suggest my doctor to improve our member, to give a confidence to socialization in a village, in primary healthcare. And also if we are go to the district, we support him to speak and to coordinate to coordinate. So after I observe their luck, I observe their how can I support them. So I speak them as personally, so I can encourage them to a more confidence. And in the end of our program in Pencerahan Nusantara in 1 year, I think my member is develop their skill, not only for about our program, but also in how about they can adapt in a social new life. So I think that's all. Thank you for this opportunity.
Let's give a big applause to Toastmaster Ari. See, soon to be Toastmaster Ari, how enjoy you to talk in front of us. Is it your first time? Was it your first time?
To join in Toastmasters, yes, this is the first time.
I think you are ready to be a member. You need more than 1 to 2 minutes to talk.
I was going to say the same thing.
More than
That's okay. That's no problem. Remember, Toastmaster is the safest planet place. Why I keep giving? It's the safest place to make a mistake. So don't worry about it. I really appreciate your brave. I really appreciate the way you deliver your idea about our topic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's move on to the third speakers. I'm so happy. So many the number of the speakers keep increasing, and we have soon to be Toastmaster Tisa Aulia Putri. Hello again. Okay, when you're ready, let me. This is easy. This is optional also. Right. Can you see the screen? Soon to be Toastmaster Tisa Aulia Putri. I prefer to learn new skills so I can continue to improve, or I prefer to strengthen the skills I already have. This is about the Conversant in career life. When you're ready, 1 to 2 minutes. The screen is yours. Soon to be Toastmaster Tisa.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Toastmaster Tisa, could you please
Yeah, your voice is
your voice a bit
small.
breaking. We cannot hear you clearly. Timer, please don't count the time first. We give a time to Toastmaster Tisa to fix the audio. Okay, could
Maybe
you try your mic?
don't use headphone.
Can you hear us? Can you hear me? Yeah, could you please talk so I can hear you? Yeah.
Okay.
That's clear. That's clear.
Oh, okay.
That's clear. All right. When you ready? Are you ready? Toastmaster Tisa?
Okay, I'm
Okay,
ready.
timer, please set 1 to 2 minutes. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm very nervous because the first I to explain about it like this present in other people Indonesian because yeah, I know I difficult to the speaking. Okay, my name is Tisaulia Putri. Yeah, same with Ari. I to go to join in Toastmaster because Reza. Thank you, Reza. And yeah, I'm very interesting. Okay, I prefer to learn new skills so I can continue to improve. Yeah, because I'm nurse, but I think nurse is have too many skills in the yeah, like the new condition like this because I'm home care nursing and researcher. So I have to new skill about the media social because the new skill make me to upgrade to the new skill and the new skill to help me for upgrade to my profession. So I'm confused.
Oh, that's your option. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Toastmaster Tisa. Let's give a big applause for Toastmaster Tisa. So you prefer to learn a new skill so you can continue to improve. That's your option. That's your choice. Thank you. I think some people could have that option, and other people also could choose the second one to strengthen the skill. But this is a good option for you to learn more and to improve more so you can conversion with the skill in your career life. Good job. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tisa. Well done. Well done. And next, number 4, we have Toastmaster Odi. Hello, Toastmaster Odi.
Yeah, hello, Miss. Hello.
Are you ready for the next
Yes.
topic? Okay, let me share my screen. Here you go. Can you see my screen? Is it visible for you?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
So, right. If you are a leader in your team or in your workplace, what solution oriented that you would take? Do you often come up with solution for problem, or are you type a person that really just give the problem and kind of want somebody else to find the solution? This is about solution of oriented. If this has happened in your workplace, which one would you prefer to? The first one, you often come up with a solution first for the problem, or are you type of person that really just give the problem and kind of want somebody else to find out the solution? There will be 1 to 2 minutes. When you're ready, please take a look for the timer. The screen is yours. Soon to be Toastmaster Odi.
Okay, thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. Wow, this is so interesting question, and I believe most of us here are professional workers. And talking about solution, I just imagine myself as a leader, and I prefer giving a solution first to just giving some problems to my member, because from my perspective, being a smart leader should give a solution, even though there is no I have not met a proper answer of a problem. I have to make at least a draft of my idea, and I give to my member to discuss together. I want to trigger them to think creatively, to be a conversant employee. I'm afraid if I just give some problems every day and every working day, they will be hectic in their work and in their assignments, and I don't think it is a good for us as a personal and as an organization, and I believe one thing, if I want to achieve a goal, I should take my member to be better in their skills. And if I just give the problem, I don't believe their skills will be escalated. And I think that's all from my idea. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Back to you.
Awesome option. Well done. Big applause for soon to be Toastmaster Odi. Well done. Is it your first time joining the table topic session?
Essential Toastmaster, yes, I am. I am a guest. I'm a first guest. But talking about Toastmaster events, I have joined several events like this.
Several club. You've been visiting some Toastmaster club before Essential.
Yeah.
All right, that's correct. Okay, thank you so much for your opinion or idea that is shared to us. We suggest to learn the leadership skill here in Toastmaster. So I hope this topic could improve the way we're thinking, or we take the step into our professional life or career life. Okay, how many speaker do we have now? We have 4 speakers. Do we have any other volunteer want to join in this? I still have 4 more topic to share to us. And Toastmaster Alvin want to join for the 5th person. All right.
Sorry, Karina, I think you forgot to see the chat that I put.
The chat that you put. Let me see so many chat on my hair. Personal, soon to be Toastmaster Taufik first, and then we go to Toastmaster Afin. Okay, Toastmaster Afin, could you please be patient? So we'll let our guest first to come to speak, Soon to be Toastmaster Taufik, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm not uh I'm not on cam because maybe the connection is not so good, so I just closed the video.
All right. Okay.
Not
So
because you gain 8 kilos, yeah.
all right. Soon to be Toastmaster Taufik. Even though I cannot see your face, but I can hear your voice clearly. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, just
Let me
just
share my screen. Just try. No problem. Is it appear in your screen?
yes. I'm
Right.
look at it.
There will be two options also for you. For the fifth topic, I am at my best at helping my team through change, or I am at my best helping my team refine our system and processes. Soon to be Toastmaster Taufik. I am at my best for helping my team through change, or I am at my best for helping my team refine our system and processes. 1, 2, 2 minutes. Take a look for the timer, and the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you. This is my first time in Toastmaster, of course, and I also joining in because invitation from Reza. Thank you, Reza. Currently, in my workplace, I think I'm tends to be the second option. I helping my team refine our systems and processes because as senior in my team, I think we have so many targets to achieve, and unfortunately, we have not so many workforce to complete it. So I have to set some kind of systems to make our task get done by ourselves. Even if there is so many tasks, we have to bear with it because you know we have to meet our ends. We have to meet our ends meet. Nah, itu dia. Then what else? Yeah. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Awesome. Clap, clap, clap for soon to be Toastmaster Taufik. For the first time, you deliver your idea in this table topic session.
Karina.
What do you feel?
My hands sweating right now.
But I really appreciate the way you deliver your idea, your notion, and the session. You sound so calm and thoughtful during delivering the idea, the topic that you should choose. Thank you so much. Hope you can join again and contribute to our another table topic session. Good job,
Yes,
soon to be
thank
Toastmaster
you.
Taufik. All right, let's move on to the sixth person. We have Toastmaster Alvin. There are 2 more slots for everyone in this room to join in our table topic session. Right. Sorry. Toastmaster Alvin, are you ready?
Ready.
Good job. Let me share my screen. So here is your topic. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Right. When my team makes a mistake, so imagine you are the leader in your workplace. We are here are the leader, I believe. And it make me nervous, but we can usually get it corrected without too much fallout. Or when my team makes a mistake, I don't think much of it. Failures are just part of trying new solution. If you are the leader, which option would you take? if one of your team makes a mistake. 1 to 2 minutes. Toastmaster Alvin, the screen is yours.
Okay, when my team makes a mistake, I work in a bank. One day, I asked my colleagues to deliver a letter to my debtors. This debtor is underperforming debtors, so we need to send a letter which sounds like forced language. But there is some mistake right there, that the amount of debt is not as it should be. It's less than it should be. It makes me nervous because this could be anywhere. The effect can be anywhere. My boss can be angry with me, and will be any question from the debtors. So, but let's see. I cannot blame him, or I cannot blame anyone. If I blame him, there will be no solution. So I think for this case, I decide to find solution for this. Just correct this. So I chose the first one. I'm nervous. I'm afraid what is the effect could be, but just stop screaming. Stop being anxious. Just correct it and apologize to the boss. My boss, this is my fault because I'm not checking my team, my staff work, and I just deliver it. And then to the debtor, I am apologize. This is my fault. I'm responsible to it, and I will correct it. And that's it. No conflict, no debate. Just we solve it. We solve it. No fighting, because sometimes my team is older than me, so it is hard to just blame him. So whenever conflict happens in the teams, I take the responsibilities. I take the courage to say sorry, to apologize, and just correct it. No, like why you do the mistake? Why this happens? No, just correct it and take the responsibilities. And that's for me. Back to you, Toastmaster Karim.
No conflict, just correct it. No conflict means no drama. So let Korean drama have their own drama. So not in your workplace. That's correct. Toastmaster Alvin. I like your option.
Thank you.
Good job. Let's move on to the seventh speaker that we have. Toastmaster Han. Hansel. Toastmaster Hansel, hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Hello, President for
Hello.
mods. Okay, you ready? I would like to share the screen. Okay, there is one more slot for everyone who is in this room. Don't be afraid. There's a chance for you to have a room to speak out about your idea. So this is Toastmaster Hansel, your topic. Leaders can succeed by giving clear directive and making sure everyone understands what is expected, or leaders can be succeed by helping people reach their potential and keeping them motivated. So if you're the leader, which option would you prefer to? 1 to 2 minutes. When you're ready, Toastmaster Hansel, the screen is yours.
Before I speak, should I choose only one of the option, or is it a binary option?
Idea. It can be both of them. It can be one of them. Up to you. The screen is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, nowadays, the working culture is shifted into more explorative and more improvisations. That is why in modern day, a lot of leadership influencers taught to us that we need to help people reach their potentials and keep them motivated. At certain point, I agree, but given those two options, I prefer to give clear directives and make sure everyone understands what is expected. But the directive is not too rigid because there is always room for improvement. The directives should be goal-centered or should be result-driven with quantitative measurement. And then we can improvise within our team members to give them room for improvement, to give them room to grow and feel motivated. So as a leader, I don't want to give directives like, I want you to reach A by doing B, C, D with method E, F, G, H, and exactly do those things with tools X, Y, Z, and so on. That is micromanagement, in my opinion. So, of course, I need to give clear directives based on objectives and key results. And then, during the process, I need to cherish the process of development of my team member. That is the part when we grow, because I believe that leadership and management can be combined together to make our team become stronger than just polarizing into one side of leadership or management. That's from me. Thank you.
Wow. Sounds so corporate. Good job. Thank you, Toastmaster Hansel. Wow. Okay, sometimes we cannot choose only one option, B or A or B, but sometimes in some case, when you are being a leader or we are being a leader in one place, we need to combine the both. We cannot be fully like a boss. We cannot also fully like a manager, right? So I think that's a great idea to combine each other. So which way is better for you to lead your team? God, thank you so much for your insightful opinion and notion, Toastmaster Hans. So one more please. Anyone to volunteer, or should I choose one of you there? Any guests want to try? There's an open room for the guests. This is a special place for you to make a mistake. That's okay. And the last topic is really interesting. I give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one hands up. Correct. Can I choose Toastmaster Hatea instead to give the notion or idea about the last topic in this night, Toastmaster Hatea?
Well, on my way of thinking, this topics related with my job actually.
So, would you like to take the chance here? Okay, good. Toastmaster Raja, please take the timer. Roll for Toastmaster Hatea. I would like to share the screen for you.
Is it enough time? Because now is 20:33.
I will still have enough for you. Don't worry. Okay. Can you see my screen there? This is not an optional topic to choose, but only whenever there is a challenge, there is also an opportunity. Toastmaster Hatea, what do you think? If you are the leader, would you like to think whenever there is a challenge, there's also an opportunity, or there is another thought that might be you want to share? 1 to 2 minutes. Toastmaster Reja, could you please help the timing? Toastmaster Hatea, thank you so much. 1 to 2 minutes. When you're ready, the screen is yours.
Okay, whenever there is a challenge, there is also an opportunity. From this quote, it reminds me about the biggest project that I have ever got from my company since I worked there for 11 years. It's a project with the KPK, one of our governments. So we measure in the anti-corruption index from all around governments in Indonesia. And then why it can be our challenge because it involves all government in Indonesia. So I need more bigger team to deliver the project. That's the challenge because I have just like from 100 prepared team, I just only have like 30%. But from that, I have a idea to have a acquisition for another field team. And also we developed some software to help us for data collection. And we have more tools that we can use them for another projects. So from this project, we have more team for our field work and we develop more software that also we can help for our future project. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Karina.
Eligible.
Incredible. Eligible to be voted. Wow, Toastmaster Hatia, good job. Yeah. So you believe there is a challenge and also there will be an opportunity through your experience in KPK, your project last time. Wasn't it? Right. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and your idea also in this room. So ladies and gentlemen, that was our last topic for this double topic session. Thank you so much for joining and having fun together. And hopefully this kind of topic which a little bit trigger you or brainstorming you for the following career life that you have in your in our daily life, professional and career. Hope the leadership skills and communication skill keep improving between us. So Toastmaster is the best way for you to keep learning and keep moving on and on. Thank you so much. That's all for me. So timer, Toastmaster Hatea and ballot counter. Toastmaster IQ, they're ready to put the favorite double topic speakers, and I'll give back the control to Mr. Tom, Toastmaster Arthur.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Karina. Ooh, the double topic is so cool. It brings a lot of knowledge for me myself to handle some problems or some challenge in the office. I hope you all, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, is also benefit from the few.
Mr. Tom.
Yes.
I think there's an error in the ballot because I think that soon-to-be Toastmaster Arisada is not eligible, so she cannot be voted.
Okay, so please, Toastmaster Kayum, we have some adjustment here for double topic. Only Toastmaster Ari is not eligible.
Right. So thank you very much for the opportunity for letting me, to step in for the sessions. So ladies and gentlemen, out of 8 speakers, today we only have 1 non-eligible, I will say because of due to the time. But then again, to encourage everybody to vote, I would like to have my veto power here to have everybody, see whether you can continue to vote or not. Let's put 1 if you want to vote, put 2 if you don't want to go for the vote. Because the other way around, if you don't want to vote, don't click on that map. That's it.
Okay.
All
Right.
right, back to you.
Okay, please mind. It is just Toastmaster soon to be Toastmaster Ari, which is not eligible. And don't forget, you still be able to vote for the best prepared speech. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, Toastmaster Kayum say it's only few people to use the vote. Please use your best vote for the next meeting because you are the best voters in the world. Okay. Now let's go to our next session, which is evaluation report. This will be delivered by our GE. We will be by our GE Toastmaster Reza. Toastmaster Reza, the screen is yours.
Hi, yes, I forget that I'm a GE for a while. So I'm going to put myself on the spotlight. Hi, fellow Toastmasters and to-be Toastmasters and guests. So as promised, I'm going to come back on the third session, and here I am. So in the evaluation session, there will be two different evaluations. Number one is the evaluations for the individual speakers that you have seen in the first session. And number two is on the meeting evaluation. Now let's proceed to the first evaluation, which is the evaluation for individual speakers. For evaluator number one, who's going to evaluate Toastmaster Asih, I would like to call upon her evaluator. I forgot. I'm looking at the names.
Toastmaster
Kayum. Yeah, Kayum. Yes, please, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters Reza. I'm sad, but at the same time, I'm having fun here. All right. So before I start my evaluation, my timer, please, may I have my first 30 seconds? Fellow foodies and fellow eaters, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to start the greetings today with someone that I would call as love the food. And I believe everybody in this room just taken their breakfast for today. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, our speakers today have given a strong opportunity, a strong messages to everybody here today, which is to save our planet by our meals. And I believe if you want to share, what the message that you gain from the speech today, please put it in the chat box down below so Asih can get the feedback, what is actually you understand from her speech today. Now, on the speech itself, it says about research and presenting. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Our speakers today gain the trust of the audience by having a research and presented it very well. First and foremost, I would like to say to you, my speaker Asih, this project is success. Moving on to the next project, all right? And with that, let me continue with your strength on today's speeches. Number one, you are very well prepared. With the PowerPoint that you present on the slideshow that we have seen together today, you have a very organized speeches where it's going to be, your opening, which is what is the story, why is this is going to be matter all about, and then you provide the content where you tell them what is happening currently, and then you tell them the solution, which is what we can do back at home. And I mean, like, of course, I am at home, so I don't have to go anywhere, so I can do it after this, right? And with that, you have a very good structure of the speeches. Keep continuing doing that. Now, the second thing that I love on the things that you've done today is the PowerPoint itself. It's a very animatic, it's very, interesting, it's a very catchy, and it's very understandable by everybody else in the room. All right. Now, the third thing that I would like to give is the way you presented it. You have your confidence, you have, your vocal variety is there, your clarity on the speeches itself is there, And the word that you use in the speeches is not a scientist word. It's everyday words. We can understand that. And moving on to what I could say, the biggest room in the world, room of improvement. And this one I would like for you to have, when you're doing a PowerPoint, people are requesting, where do you get it? And in the PowerPoint itself today, we don't have the resources. We don't have, a legit HTTPS www.worldwar3 something like that in the PowerPoint. Or if you can do is to put it in the presentation itself, so it's going to make it better. Now to conclude this evaluation, let me give you one challenge. Today, informational speakers. Tomorrow, humorous leaders. With that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me today with the evaluation session. Back to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
And that is me. I forgot again that I'm the general evaluator. Thank you so much, evaluator number 1, Toastmaster Kayum, for evaluating Toastmaster Asi. Now, proceeding to the second evaluator of the night, evaluating Toastmaster Yulaika, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Flattered or Sanjo. Please, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Reza. Good morning, my dear fellow Toastmasters and soon-to-be Toastmasters. I would be inspired with the Rebound Party program of Toastmaster Yulaika delivered as her proposal. It's inspired me because I think this is suitable with our condition that we spend more time just sitting in front of the screen. And Toastmaster Yulaika remind me that do regular exercise is the important thing in our life for our health. And the point that I love and I feel comfort with Toastmaster Yulaika is Toastmaster Yulaika present her speech equipped with an appealing presentation file in which I could absorb what the message that Toastmaster Yulaika delivered easily. And additionally, the essential is Toastmaster Yulaika's speech comply with her objective project of innovative planning level 3 project 1 is presenting a proposal in which I noticed the structure of Toastmaster Yulaika is fully complete. Firstly, Toastmaster Yulaika present about the background of her proposal. She provided about the data and reference that she demonstrate to us, and the second, multiple studies about her proposal that are related with our COVID condition. And the point that I think will make your performance more engaging for presenting the proposal and also your presentation file is your presentation file is engaging. I think as an audience, I feel more comfort if your presentation file content with less text. So, for example, for your first slide, this is about background, data, and multiple. It's provide full of text, I think. So, in my opinion, that you provide the presentation file with less text, but just provide the picture. In this, as audience, I feel concerned and focused to you as a speaker than reading the text of your presentation file. And the second point that I would to comment is about your part of analysis. This is analysis. This is full of text and also it's too theoretical. And I am, as the common people, still confused about the analysis that you deliver. It would be better if you make the analysis based on your personal experience, such as based on my experience, personal experience, there is a transformation or transformation significance. And myself, when I do a regular exercise, previously myself is this point and then that point. And the third is it more complex. It will provide with hypothesis, or this is just for temporary result of proposal as our reference, in which proposal usually provided with hypothesis as well. Hopefully this evaluation as a learning point for you and me as well as the evaluator. Back to Toastmaster Reza.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjung.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjung, for your very detailed evaluation. And so we're going to proceed to the third evaluation of the night, which will be led by none other than me, but I'm going to pin for the speaker first. Okay, there's Toastmaster Fahmi, and I'm going to pin the timer. Okay, cool. So, hello Toastmasters, soon-to-be Toastmasters, and guests. In this evaluation, I would like to remind you that there's a quote saying that great writers make writing seems very easy, even though that it seems that no writing process required, but I would like to say that sometimes great speakers also make speaking very easy. And I could say that even though it's just for 3 minutes or 2 minutes, Toastmaster Fahmi made that project really easy, even though we know that behind that, there's a project required to be done. And so my feedback will be focusing on what's his strength and what are the things that he could also strengthen in the upcoming performance. Number one, the humor. I love his humor. Actually, I hate it because he roasted me. He mentioned that I forced him, but I was trying to facilitate him. But the way that he facilitated that discussion also enable what Culture Essential really doing. And so in a way, also educate non-members that if you're becoming a member in Toastmasters Essential, you will be facilitated to speak. Isn't that great? So that's why I love that, even though that he roasted me. The second thing that I love is how fun and accessible the way that he chose to bring his speech, right? Because Toastmaster Asi brought a very insightful topic, but it's research. And then Toastmaster Huaika also brought an insightful topic, but also researched the way how he just jumped in. It sounded that there's a sudden change of atmosphere, and it makes that we have a diverse kinds of performance tonight. Well done, Toastmaster Fahmi. So how do we make this performance to be even greater, right? I have 3 points. Number one, I think that attention to details when you're planning some things need to be elaborated so that we know that what were you planning about? What were your checklists? And so the second point in supporting to that is that I think that it's not going to be wrong if you just provide visuals of the checklist just so that we know what's your thinking process, because at the end of the day, that's what inspired us through your preparation in preparing this project back then. And number 3, also explaining the basis of the co-chair, because maybe for some Toastmasters, they kind of don't understand why do Reza needs co-chair. If had you just come with a brief explanation that, for example, even in D-1, Reza also, which is me, is so weird referring myself as a third person. For example, I did not have certain things covered, and the fact that you wanted to step up and the fact that I facilitated that, that's a very good reasons that we are enabling co-chair as one of the reasons of your project as well. But all in all, it was great. It was fun. It looks so easy. So if we could just recap, great humor, fun and accessible, also needs on details, visual aids, and also some explanations and context of the project. But all in all, congratulations, Toastmaster Fahmi. Looking forward to seeing your second speech. I'm giving the floor back to the general evaluator, which is me. Okay, so that is all the evaluators in the individual evaluators of tonight. We're going to proceed to the second session, which is the role takers. So I would like to call upon the first role to evaluate tonight. I would like to choose Mr. Grammarian. Please, Toastmaster Hansel.
Hello, I'm here. So let me share my screen to present this. Nah. So let's review some of the we can see it clearly, right? Okay, first let's talk about grammatical error block. We have heard some kind of this animal-based product harm hour. Of course, we talk about product in plural form, so products. Otherwise, if the product refers to singular thing, we need to add s in the verb harm. Next, there is a shifting diet from, should be there is a shifting in diet or there is shifting. Next, the program consists of a running activities. Nah, a running should be singular, so a running activity. We are in different professional. It can be we came from different professions or we came from different professional backgrounds. In Aceh, females and males are different. Should be different because different means berbeda, while difference means perbedaan. Next, I am very interesting should be I am very interested because the context at that time the speaker talked about her excitement in the session. So, of course, I am very interested. Saya sangat tertarik, not saya sangat menarik. And then, it less than it should be. We must need the to be, and the to be should be in the past tense because it refers to the past experience. So it was less than it should be. Next, the project is success. Should be an adjective, so the project is successful. Because success means kesuksesan, while successful means sukses. Next, Toastmaster Yuleka reminds me that do regular exercise is important. The do must be in gerund form. Gerund form is like a noun, but composed with verb plus ing. So, the doing in this sentence is a gerund or a verb plus ing that is actually a noun. Now, I, as the evaluator, still confused. Should be passive form because confused means membingungkan. So, passive form of confused, which is confused with D, that is the proper context of bingung. So, I am still confused. But after all, I know some parts of those errors, mostly because of language differences. We don't really refer to plural or singular form, past and present tense. So, after all, thank you for trying. We can still do better and improve ourselves gradually. And I've heard some of the beautiful praises from you guys, from Toastmaster Asih. At least we can try and save our planet. From Toastmaster Yuleka, hopefully the program will help us to keep moving in this pandemic. So who stays in rebahan position all day, please move. From soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi, I should take my members to be better at their skills. From Toastmaster Alvin, just correct and take responsibilities. From Toastmaster Kayu, the biggest room in the world is room of improvement. Thank you very much. And to close it, I want to place one simple game. Please complete this into one full sentence without grammatical error. I is You can put in the chat box or you can unmute yourself. Can you complete it into one sentence without grammatical error? I is. Toastmaster Alvin.
I is subject.
I is subject. That's
I
impressive.
is a letter.
That is also impressive. Yes, that's right. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Radian. Toastmaster Reza.
Who's Radian?
Oh, Reza Mardian.
Radian is one of his members.
Reza Rahardian.
His member.
Or I thought you were Mas Aris from Layangan Putus, Reza Hardian. Okay, so thank you for mentioning it. So I is a letter, I is a subject, or I is the ninth letter of the alphabet. That's options of correct sentence. And thank you very much for saying that. Back to our GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hans. I forgot that I keep forgetting that I'm a GE. So I skipped a step before. Please don't forget to cast your vote for your favorite evaluator. I think our ballot counter just posted the link for the favorite evaluator. I think all of the speakers are eligible. Please just click and cast your vote because your vote is so priceless, just like what everybody says. So moving on.
Sorry, Toastmaster Reza, Toastmaster Sanjung are not eligible. So only Toastmaster Kayum.
Sorry, Toastmaster Sanjung is not eligible?
Yes, his time is 3 minutes 35 seconds.
That's so bad, Sanjung. You're competing in a contest. Don't repeat that. Okay. Please cast your vote for either Toastmaster Kayum and moi. All right. So, okay, I understand that it's already 9. So we're going to end a little bit late. I hope that you're still fine. So moving on, I would like to call upon the next role taker of the evening. I would like to call upon the sexiest role of the night. Wait, where is? Okay, it's the and word of the day counter. Toastmaster Sanjung, please, the screen is yours.
Okay, everyone, as the sexiest role takers today, I will share my report to you. For the filler words and word of the day. And I divided into 3 groups. This is the basic is 0 until 3 filler words, and the second level is 4 to 10 filler words and more than 10 filler words, it's true. So firstly, I would share for the prepared speech session. It would be excellent that all the previous speakers have the green sign for the filler words, but unfortunately, I don't hear anyone say the conversant as word of the day. Please check if I have a mistake because I don't listen anyone.
Actually, Toastmaster Asif mentioned conversant.
Oh, Asif. Okay, my apology, Toastmaster Asif, because I'm not to have focus.
And I think Toastmaster Yulaika also mentioned it, although I did not quite hear with the right pronunciation. Correct me if I'm wrong, Toastmaster Yulaika.
Okay, my apology, Toastmaster Asif and Yulaika, and thank you because you say the word of the day. And for the second speaker, is a second session is table topics. Most of them have the green sign. And just a few of you who have a orange sign. And if I'm not a mistake, no one of table topic speaker will say the conversion. Is it correct? And please remind and please correct me if I lost my focus to spot the word of the day. And the second for evaluation speech, Toastmaster Kayum and Toastmaster Reza is green sign. And I don't know, I don't catch anyone who, I don't spot anyone who say the conversant as well. Toastmaster Reza, you say the word of the day?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I think that's all. Report for me, back to General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sanjung, for a very bright and visually struck slides and visual aids. And now we have grammarian, we have our word of the day, and we also have Timer also did her report. I think that's that. So as the general evaluator of tonight, I'm going to evaluate how the meeting went and what we can do to make it even better. So number one, I think what's good is that we started rather early than we used to. Usually we started for like 5 minutes late, 8 minutes late, 10 minutes late, but we were only 3 minutes late, which was good. But we ended rather late, 4 minutes late than we used to. On the good side is that we have so many guests, not just the guests that I'm bringing, but also some of the familiar names that also join, which is unfortunate because we're not actually join the table topic. Hopefully that next meeting that you can come again and then join table topic speeches. And then also the visuals. I love how the role takers, especially the Toastmaster of the meeting, really had these beautiful presentations. We forget that when things change online, what we're seeing is actually just our laptop screen. So having a very interesting screen is essential, is detrimental, which is why my background is a picture still from Studio Ghibli. So point of improvement is probably, I hypothesize that the reasons why some people don't want to join table topic, maybe because the theme were not that universal, because it's highly relevant to us working professionals, but maybe if they're students, if they're college students, if they're not working professionals just yet, maybe this topic became too serious. I think that next time we could make the theme, or we can make the table topic be more universal so that everybody could just join and share their thoughts regarding this. But all in all, it was such a great, warm, intimate, and impactful meeting as usual. I have no notes again from me, so I would like to give the control to the Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmaster Alvin, please, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Reza and the evaluator teams for delivering feedback and what is good on our meetings, so we can appreciate ourselves and remind us to be better. And now, last but not least, this is what are you waiting for, everybody? This is who will be in the Hall of Fame. Let's go! Toastmaster Kayum as ballot counter.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters of the meeting. Toastmasters Alvin. Oh, I figure out that I have out of my hat. All right. Nonetheless, sorry, I'll counter. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of the meeting, and what we're waiting for right now, like our Toastmasters of the meeting says, we're going to find our winner. And there you go. I have it. And by the votes of the speakers today, I would like to inform to you that we have around, the most of the votes is 13 votes. So people who are going to be like, we are here in 17, so it's okay. It's a majority vote. With that, let me share my screen. All right. Jang, jang, jang. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to unmute yourself and, make some noise. And the winners for best prepared speech speakers goes to Toastmasters Asi Panggesti.
Thank you. Tempe.
Tempe.
Yeah, tempe is the best. Okay, we have some background songs. I like it. And the best table topic speakers. Oh, okay. Let's take photo first. All right.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Give me a moment. Sorry. Wait. In 3, 2, smile. Fantastic.
Okay.
Proceed.
All right. Keep that smile, Asif. Keep that smile. So it's going to be, brought forward to the next meeting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, best table topic speakers goes to Toastmasters Hans with the topics of leaders. Decision making. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters Hans, over to you.
Yay.
Hans, gimana Hans?
Where's Hans? Oh, wait. Let me spotlight for everyone. Okay.
All right.
Wait. Show me your best smile. 3, 2, cheese. Fantastic.
All right. Just now tempeh, now cheese. And what else going to have? All right. The next one. The certificate of achievement for the best the best evaluators goes to Toastmasters Abdul Qayyum. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. So busy, yeah, being a Zoom master as well. Show me your best smile. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic.
All right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, ends the, my role as a ballot counter. You guys vote the very, very best. I would say we have enjoyable sessions today. We have a key takeaway messages from everybody. And with that, keep hyping the club meeting. So we're going to have a lot more people coming in as a family member of Essential Toastmasters Club. And if you want to know more about Essential Toastmasters Club, can hit our president here. Hit him up with a WhatsApp number, Telegram, Facebook, Reza Mardian. And with that, back to you, Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmasters Alvin.
Please don't hit me with anything else. I'm not that kinky.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Qayyum, and congratulations for the winners, Toastmaster Asi, Toastmaster Hans, and Toastmaster Qayyum, for being the most favorite speakers for tonight. And hope everyone enjoyed these meetings also. And to close this meeting, I have this remark for you all from the speakers and the table topics and all the evaluators. This is my remarks for today's meeting. Eat tempeh and do running make you healthy. Because of that, you can execute project perfectly. Because of that, you become a better team buddy until finally you become happy. Thank you. That's all for me, Toastmaster of the meeting. See you again in the next meeting and stay happy. Thank you.
Yoo-hoo! Conversant.
Okay, so thank you so much, Toastmaster of the meeting. Now, before we close our session, let's us take pictures to commemorate the beautiful, beautiful night tonight. Please stop commenting so that we don't see your notifications when we're sharing, when you're screenshotting everything. Okay, please open your camera and show me your best smile. Wait a second. Okay. All right. In 3, 2, cheese. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Now, again, before closing the meeting, I would really like to have another Hall of Fame just to ask perhaps our guest what did they think about tonight's meeting. So because we have some of our guests speaking in the table topic and some of them have not spoken on the table topic, I would really like to get to know those who haven't spoken. So we have actually some unfamiliar names. We have guest Gifari, we have M. Alif, and we have Hafiz. Hi, guys, how are you? Which one of you want to speak? Maybe I would like to speak with Gifari first because he's closer to my screen.
Okay, thank you, Reza. I'm a little bit
Si Ari yang balas.
No.
I said Gifari, Ari. Wait. Gifari. It's okay. I will get back to you. Don't worry. Gifari?
You can look forward. I'm sorry.
No problem. Your names look like Gifari. Sorry, I cannot hear your voice.
I think Gifari has a problem with the microphone, right? I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay. So can you unplug your microphone just to check? Chances to have. Okay, well, we'll get back to you when everything is settled. Maybe I would like to ask with Hafiz. So Hafiz, what did you think about the meeting?
Yes, my name is Hafiz. Greetings to all of you. I think this meeting is quite an, what is it? A new experience for me because I've never been into any club or any community before. So this meeting is actually quite an eye-opening opportunity for me. Makes me, what is it? Well, personally, this opportunity is quite memorable for me. All of the Toastmasters or soon-to-be Toastmasters are cheerful and gives a positive vibe to me. And yeah, overall it's exciting.
Glad to hear that. I actually reached out to soon-to-be Toastmaster Hafiz earlier whether he's interested to join Table Topic, but he said that he's passed. So maybe next time, please join our Table Topic so that you experience what is it like.
Yeah, maybe.
May I know where did you hear about Essential Toastmasters?
It's actually from your friend Dafa Alfala.
Oh, Dafa. Yep, I remember.
He's actually my mentor. He's actually my mentor.
Yeah, why can't he come tonight? Boo.
He's got an activity in my school.
Yeah, he actually told me that. But I still boot him anyway.
He's still in.
Thank you for coming, Hafiz. So I would like to come back to our most exciting guest tonight, Ari Saada, whose name was not mentioned. But would like
No.
anyway.
No. You can choose anyone.
So how was your first meeting, Ari? I knew that you were going to get out from this meeting at 8 because you were supposed to have a meeting with your office, but then you didn't. So how did you feel?
Honestly, I'm still a little bit shy because I'm over the time. So and the name looks like so mishearing my name. So I think make some mistake, and I really enjoy this meeting. Thank you for having me, everyone.
Always love having you around. Thank you so much, soon-to-be Toastmaster Ari. So, is there anyone who would like to announce anything? Visiting Toastmasters, maybe guest, or maybe anyone? All good?
Mimi.
Sorry, which one? Alvin, yeah? Oh, sorry, yeah, please.
Yeah, Toastmaster and guests, if you wonder what to do in Friday night, you can join to STBD Toastmaster meeting. It is in tomorrow, Friday night, 7 p.m.
What's the meeting for tomorrow, Toastmaster Alvin?
The theme is about talking with silence.
Ooh.
Okay. I've heard that you can talk without opening your mouth, like with your eyes.
With your fashion choices?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Alvin. So if you would like to visit SCBD, please, please don't be hesitant to just leave the details of your meeting in here so that anyone could, find the link. Or if you can just, Google on Instagram, SCBD is easy to find. Okay, now, thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I understand that we are so late, but Well, this is actually one of the first time that Essential has a lot guests. So I guess that in a way that we're still new at this, but I'm very glad, I'm very happy because the meeting is enjoyable and we have so many guests. Hopefully that next meeting, more guests keep coming and keep experiencing what Toastmasters and Essential Toastmasters in particular could provide and help you in communication. Having said that, I would like to close the meeting by clapping twice. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. Please do come again and spread the kind words. And don't forget to follow our Instagram, Essential Toastmasters.
The recording stopped.